So we are still on our wall calendar design. So let me zoom out. So we're going to list the services we render at Excel Graphics and Multimedia. So here we're going to change the font style to black, Roboto black. I think so. The header needs to be very much bold, and we need to change the. We can reduce the font size to, I think 18 is, that's pretty much. Let's see 14. Okay. Our services can just be here, and our type 2 again. You can say graphic design. Digital printing, and let's say digital marketing, and say web development. Okay, now finally we can say design training, and business name registration. Then Control A to highlight. Then come here and let's see. Okay, Roboto medium, and we can come here and reduce the font size to 10, then shift key and F3. So I'm going to change this to title case. Okay, so let me zoom in and see where it is going to fit in. Let's see. So our services can be down below here. It's not really necessary that we put things at the top, so it can be down below here. Then here you can just duplicate it, shift key and drag and resize it, so we can put a smaller one here. So shift key and select this, then top. So we align it to the top of the stuff. Then we select this again. So we can make it move a little bit beside the February, and can still move more. Then shift key and we can still increase the size like this. Shift key and select the February, then T to align to the top. Now zoom out. So here, this is the services. Now what we are going to do next is go back to the type 2, Control A and Control T. So this is to bring out text character panel, whereby we can increase the interval between the text. So here we have it to be 100%, so we can try to make it 120%. Enter. I think there is a little bit gap, so let me add 10 more since we still have space. 130. Enter. All right, so I think I'm satisfied with this gap interval between the type. So now let me zoom out. Then we have to add bulletin point into this. So how do we do that? We have to go back to our toolbar and select circle. I'm going to draw a circle, and I'm going to fill it with this type of green, and right click to remove the stroke, and I'm going to place it here, then I'll press Ctrl key down and right click and make a drag, then copy here, Ctrl R, Ctrl R, Ctrl R, Ctrl R. Now I have to press my space bar to return to the pick tool, shift key and select this, and this, and this, then Ctrl J, then shift key and select the type, Ctrl J all together, then shift key and select the surface, L, to align to the left. Right now I need to add some stroke, so I have to select my rectangle now. Then I will draw a tiny rectangle at the bottom of the surfaces so that to differentiate between the surfaces, and so I'm going to have this to be this type of lemon green, and I'm going to remove stroke, so shift key and select the surface, L, so perfectly. Now I have to select this rectangle again, take it down a little bit, then shift key and select our services, Ctrl J to group, shift key and select the body of the text, L to align to the left, then Ctrl J to group in everything. Now let me zoom in, so let's see the outlook of our wall calendar design. So now we have to make sure that this is very much aligned with the top calendar here. So we have to select the top calendar, then shift key and select the type, then L. You can see it has been perfectly aligned, so everything moves straight down from the top to the bottom. So zoom in and see how everything looks. Finally, so this is the final result of our work calendar design in corelDRAW. So I'm going to delete this, so now we can as well adjust this out a little bit. It's a little bit closer to February, so we need to adjust it out a little bit. Still need to go out more and more and more. Now shift key and select the bottom, then L. Okay, let me just drag it, don't waste my time. So we have to select this and shift key and this, then T to the top. So that one is very much perfect. So we have to select all this and take it to this side a little bit. No, through Z. So let me just use my arrow key. So we just need to create a little bit gap at the center between the text and between the left text and the right text. So our design will look much neat. Now we have to select everything right here, then group. Now we have to go back to, okay, so it has been grouped. We have to go back to our toolbar, double click on the rectangle to create a page border. Now we have to go back to our pick tools, then I'll select the body text. Then I will select the rectangle. I'll press shift key and select the rectangle, the border, then I'll press C to align to the center perfectly. So everything has been perfectly created as far as work calendar design is concerned in corelDRAW, and I believe so much that you guys learn one or two things. So one more thing before I round up this practical class. Here I'm going to put in my email address. So I'll go back to my type tool, and at the bottom here it's going to be graphics 16@gmail.com. That's my email address. Control A to highlight. So I'm going to change the font style. I'm going to change it to Roboto Medium as well. Let's see. So Roboto, let me pick Roboto Medium from this point here. Roboto Medium. Okay. So I'll have to take it to the green layer here, then shift key and select the circle, C and E, the rectangle. So I will have to select the type now and change the color to white. Beautiful. So zoom in. So we are done with work calendar design in corelDRAW practical class, and I hope you guys learn one or two things in this class. So I hope to see you in the next video. So thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye.